Hey there. So this is now week 4 of what was originally intended to be a one-off video just on how to do the forwards weave, but eventually expanded to include the reverse weave, how you turn between the forwards and reverse weave, and then last week we talked about windmills, which are kind of like a 2-beat weave that goes around your head, right? So as promised, this week we're now going to talk about how you tie all of these things together into a move that's sometimes called the 4-beat fountain, or just the plain fountain if you prefer. There's another move that's frequently called a fountain, which if you're familiar with turning back and forth between the forwards and the reverse weave across the same side, then all you need to do to get that other type of fountain is that you bring your arms up and over your head as you're switching from reverse to forwards. Now personally, I'm not as big a fan of this version of the fountain because I don't think it's as dynamic as getting your body involved like this version of the fountain does. So this is the version of the fountain that I'm going to teach you guys because it includes some other really cool lessons along the way. So let's dive in. First and foremost, we're going to review some stuff from the last few weeks because it's going to be very helpful for us. To start with, we're going to go into our forwards 3-beat weave, and more specifically, I want to deconstruct a little bit. I want to pull us back to this place where we did a 2-beat weave and then got ourselves into the 3-beat, right? And specifically, I want to go to this 2-beat weave place where my right hand is on top. If your other hand is dominant, of course, just reverse these directions and you get the result that'll fit best for you. So with my right hand on top, I'm going to go back into this 2-beat weave place. And of course, the 2-beat weave in this case is great because it makes sure that the right hand is on top all the time. And we're going to specifically use this trait in order to change where our hand is in relation to specifically our body and our head. So from this place where the right hand is on top, we're going to see if we can reach that right hand further away from the body. And this is going to feel really sketchy at first. But eventually what you'll realize is that this and this are the exact same movement. You just are slightly changing kind of the axis around which your right hand is moving. So when it's this far out, like if I do this head on with you guys, you'll note that my right hand is now moving further side to side than it was if I were just keeping it down here, right? But that's cool, that totally works. And when you're in this position, you're then going to bend your right elbow to get your right hand up around your head. And now you're doing a 2-beat with your left hand down around your waist and your right hand up around your head. Once again, this is going to feel a little sketchy to start with, but once you get used to it, you'll realize that fundamentally, this is really the same kind of movement as if it were down below. In fact, if you want to, try playing around with moving your right hand up and down as you're doing this 2-beat to get really comfortable with it. But eventually what we're looking for is to find this moment where the right hand is stable up top, and you can get 10 solid beats of this without messing up, right? Once you can get that, I want you to switch back into the 3-beat, and that means that you're bringing down your right hand again. That's totally fine. Your hands are down around your waist. Be able to do 10 solid repetitions of your 3-beats, and then pop your right hand up for 10 solid repetitions of your 2-beat. The moment when my right hand breaks free, if you're looking at the 3-beat weave from a perspective directly in front of it, it's this moment where my right hand is going around on top. We practiced this motion when we did the 3-beat weave tutorial. And when that right hand comes around on top, essentially all I'm doing is stopping it before it can come back down. And that'll freeze it in that 2-beat weave place, yeah? So be able to get it such that you can do, say 5 reps of the 3 beats, 5 reps of the 2-beat up the top, bring it back down for the 3 beats, bring it back up for the 2 beats, such that you're really comfortable alternating between these two types of motion, right? Once you've done that, it's time to repeat the same work on the left-hand side. So, get into your reverse 3-beat weave. And this time, it's going to be your left hand that's going to stay on top. So take it into that 2-beat place where it's just your left hand on top, your right hand is underneath, every time. And once again, you're going to reach out that left arm as far as it can go, away from your body. And you're going to find it has to move a little bit further from side to side, that's totally fine. And then you're going to bend your elbow to get your left hand up around your head, just like you did with your right hand going forwards, right? And you might have some problems getting the right hand poi to avoid your left elbow. The best advice I can give you there is just see if you can aim the poi in your right hand to go a bit wider than it normally would, and you should avoid that left elbow in the process, right? Cool. And once again, we're looking to get this to a point where you can get 10 really stable reps of this. And then switch back into your reverse 3-beat, bring that left hand down. And then let the left hand come up. The point where this happens is, if you look at it head on, there's this moment when my right hand is reaching around underneath on the right hand side of my body. That's the point at which I'm elevating my left hand. Yeah? So, you'll get 5 solid reps, 5 solid reps, 5 solid reps, 5 solid reps, until you know the transitions between these two things. Cold. Yeah? Once you get to that point, it's time to start chaining these things together. So we're going to actually start on the reverse side, and you're going to do 5 reps of the reverse 3-beat, and then you're going to pop out of it into 5 reps of 2-beat with the left hand on top. And now we're going to do something a little bit different. You're going to wait until your left hand is on the left side of your body and your right hand is on the right hand side of your body. And now you're going to pop up your right hand to join your left hand around your head. From the side it looks like this. If I'm starting with my 3 beats and I go to my 2 beats, I'm going to wait until that moment when my right hand is on the right hand side of my body, my left hand is on the left hand side of my body. I'm going to pop up my right hand. And give yourself a second right here to realize, oh wow, this is the same position that I started windmill from. And go ahead and give me 5 reps of a windmill, just to remind yourself that it's in your body. And the next time you're turning your windmill to the forwards direction, and my dominant direction of spin makes this on my right side, you're going to stop. And you're going to drop your left hand down and go into your 2-beat forwards place with your right hand on top, right? So once again, that's both of these hands up, and now your left hand is going to reach down and switch you into the 2-beat. Once again, give me 5 reps of it, and then drop your right hand down and give me 5 reps of the 3-beat weave. Awesome. So going back through that, it's 5 reps of the reverse 3-beat, 5 reps of the reverse 2-beat with your left hand high. Bring your right hand high. Give me 5 reps of the windmill. Stop when you're faced towards the forwards direction. Left hand goes down. 5 reps of the 2-beat. 5 reps of the 3-beat. Yeah? And try and get this to the point where you can just jump straight into that windmill as soon as the right hand's going up, and straight out of it as soon as that left hand's going down. And then, like we've done with so many other things, you're going to turn this into a superset. First you're going to start off with 5 reps of each, then you're going to do 4 reps of each, then 3 reps, then 2 reps, then 1 rep. So it's going to feel like you're going down to say, okay, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to turn across your body like we learned how to do in the reverse 3-beat weave video, and you're going to start again for 2 reps. So you're going to do 1, 2, give me 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, turn it and just give me 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And as you work your way down, eventually you're going to find yourself getting to a point where you're comfortable just even doing a half of a repetition of everything. And that winds up looking like this. Yeah? You can also use this method to go the other direction. So say, go from forwards 3 beats, forwards 2 beats, forwards, switch into the windmill, then drop it into reverse 2 beats, reverse 3 beats. And what this eventually results in is being able to do this same fountain, but in an anti-spin fashion. There you go. The anti-spin one is way harder, just to let you guys know, but it can be learned via this same method. So, yeah, that is how to do a 4-beat fountain. I hope this was helpful. This trick was a really major breakthrough for me when I was first learning how to spin poi, because it was the first time that I could take 3 tricks that I had learned separately and chain them all together into a single combination, and that was really the beginning of flow spinning for me. So yeah, I hope this helps some of you who are looking to try and chain some of these moves together too. So please leave me suggestions on what the next series of videos should be on, and I will be back next Friday with the first installment of that. Thank you guys for watching, and have yourselves a great week. Peace.